Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Arise. I thought today I would start Arise a little different. I thought I would show you some things that I'm working on. So I finally got my my place organized with my t-shirts and my signs and everything. Let me show you that real quick. I finally got a shelf, y'all. We took it from the Yee Apparel warehouse, so I've got all my shirts here. My desk doesn't look that crazy anymore, y'all. I'm finally getting a little bit organized. I've also been working on some hats for Yee Apparel, possibly spring. The river hat. Let's see. Little river hat. River Kelly. I'm going to have them put Live Like Riv on the side right there. This is one of my favorites. This marble hat for girls. I think we switched this to a white patch, which I think is going to look really, really cool. Looking at stuff for maybe spring. You guys know I love yellow. I love yellow. It's my favorite color. So, lots of fun things that I'm working on. Still doing my signs. I've got quite a few signs to get out, but I am working on it for you guys. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Arise. Get my hair going. Get my hair fixed here. We are just gonna do this with the sun shining behind me. Thank you so much for joining me. I always love our virtual small group, as somebody put it to me the other day whenever they sent me a message. That little girl right there is our new puppy, Luna. Luna Joy. And she has brought so much joy to our family. Come here, Luna. So if you guys watch The Smiths, you have seen little Luna. So she came from a kennel in Missouri called Whoa Nellie's Kennel, and he messaged me for almost 2 years. Okay, bye. He messaged me for almost 2 years and tried to get us to get a puppy, and I just kept saying, no, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. We have too many animals and 3 babies, and I just can't do it right now. But persistence pays off, because when I was finally ready, I messaged him, and then Granger just happened to be in Missouri that next week. So we got little Luna. She's a GSP, a German Shorthair, and we have another German Shorthair, Remy, and Gypsy, and Goose, and chickens. So, update on all of that stuff. You might hear the construction trucks. They're actually here right now delivering dirt. And I don't know, actually, if when y'all watch this, those sun rays are coming like right over my face. So hopefully you'll be able to see it and it's not blurry. They are laying the dirt this morning. Then the foundation should be poured in about a week. So it's exciting. Let's see. New album, Country Things, Volume 1 is out now. If you haven't listened to it or streamed it, please go do that for us. A lot of people ask how you can help out an artist in this crazy time, and streaming music, buying it on iTunes. I didn't know that purchasing it on iTunes for like $7.99 is equal to 1,500 streams. So you could either stream it 1,500 times, or you could just buy it on iTunes, and that gives us 1,500 streams. And that's kind of what calculates the chart level and all that stuff. So either way, we're just so happy if you guys will download it and listen to it. Comment below what your favorite songs are. I'm so excited. It's always such a joy to watch Granger in this whole process. And he goes through ups and downs during the creative process, as with any artist. You know, he starts it out, he really loves it, he's very excited about it, then he hates it, then he loves it again. But it's just so fun to watch the process, from thinking of an idea, to writing, to the melodies, to recording, to seeing the kids whenever they first hear a song and see which ones that they love. Volume 1 is out now. Volume 2 comes out in November. Please go get it. It's his 10th studio album, and I honestly think it's his best. I say that every album, but he continues to amaze me with his talent. So please go get it, go support us. Thank you so much. Arise merch. I'm so sorry, some of y'all's mugs are taking longer than they should. I got 1 shipment of mugs from my supplier, and so many of them were broken, so I'm getting new shipments in. By the time you watch this, all of them should be shipped. So you guys should be getting your Arise mugs. Thank you so much for your patience. I didn't anticipate how many of you would want them, so I didn't order enough, but we've got it all figured out now, so I appreciate it. Shirts and hoodies coming soon. They're on the way. This week I got to talk at another MOPS group. Sorry, I'm trying to get all these flyaways down. I got to talk at another MOPS group, and that's moms of preschoolers. And Since River Past, I've been trying to say yes whenever I hear the Lord calling me to do something or go speak to somebody, and it doesn't get any easier. It's always still nerve-wracking, not only because I have to share our story and go to those vulnerable places, but because I want to say something that might help somebody, whether that is something hopeful or something about suffering or grief that they can that resonates with them, about how I'm healing, how they can too. Just want to say the right things, and it's always a little nerve-wracking. Plus, I don't enjoy public speaking. It's not something that I love to do, which I don't think a lot of people love to do that. But I got to do that. I got to talk to a very sweet group of moms. It helps me heal in a way to tell our story. I also got to do another podcast called the Blessed Mama Podcast. You can search that. I feel like that's my most vulnerable podcast to date. And I also feel like I got out everything I wanted to say. A lot of times during interviews, I'll say certain things, but I'll feel like, well, you missed this on water safety, or you missed this in River Story. And I feel like with this podcast, I feel like I got out 99% of the things that I wanted to get across and say. Yeah, so just go search that, the Blessed Mama Podcast. Her name was Candace. Watching Luna walk around. Let's see. Okay, we've been talking about some kind of heavier, not really heavier topics, but just my arises have been like 30 minutes long. So I was gonna give you all a little shorter one today, maybe go a little lighter. I think I'm gonna throw a hair tutorial at the end of this. I don't know if you guys have missed that or not. I know we have some men that watch this, so they'll probably turn it off. My stepdad is one included. But that's another thing. Let me say thank you to the men who watch this arise. I appreciate your support, and I know some of this stuff is girly, or when I do hair tutorials or makeup tutorials, it appeals more to women, but I appreciate you sitting there with your wives or your girlfriends or by yourself or your kids or whoever you watch this with. I appreciate it, and I hope some things that I say speak to you as well. I appreciate you buying the Arise merch too. I'm just grateful for all of your support, male, female, child, dog, anybody. So my brother-in-law sent me a devotion the other day, and I wanted to read that to you guys. And this is from the Hearing His Voice devotional. And this is, the Lord answered Job from the whirlwind, from the heart of God. Job knew only destruction from the whirlwind. To him, it was the force that spun his life into a lengthy, dark confusion. For a time, I did not speak to him at all, but when I did, he needed to hear me from the center of that force. He had to perceive my voice in the midst of his worst fears and most painful wounds. He needed me to speak from the very source of his trials into the very wounds they created. He had to experience me in the depths. This is often where you will hear me clearest. I rarely provide answers and solutions that skirt the issues of your life. I much prefer to step into the midst of them and speak to you there. Wherever your pain is more raw and real than you ever thought it would be, that's where I need to heal. It's a deep healing, and not a comfortable one. You would prefer never to have felt the pain to begin with, but in the end, you will find the benefit of experiencing me there is greater than the cost. Only those who meet me in the depths can know me deeply, but you can't meet me there unless something took you there. A superficial life can know me only superficially. A life devoid of whirlwinds can never overcome them. You can't experience the peace and joy of my throne room unless you've passed through the lightning and thunder and clouds that surround it. So know this, if you have experienced deep pain, yet found yourself inexplicably clinging to your trust in me, you have been specially chosen. You have been called to a deeper knowledge. You may not like that, but you will benefit from it. You will encounter me in the winds that shake your life. Lord, the process of knowing you can be so painful. I know it's worth it, but part of me wishes I could remain on the surface of life. So make the most of my pain. Don't waste any of it. Use it to unveil deep mysteries about you that I never would have known. This past year and a half has just been obviously the worst year and a half of our lives. But I can also say that I've never felt so close to God as I have in this year and a half. And I truly believe that He meets you in your mess. He meets you where you are if you trust Him and cry out to Him. I feel like that's where you can hear Him, in your pain and in your grief and in your suffering. And I've talked to so many other parents and even not parents, just other people who have said that that's where they heard, that's where they finally had their breakthrough, that's where they finally felt God, that's where they finally hit, quote, their rock bottom and heard Him and felt him and accepted him, and Jesus saved them. Sorry about the construction trucks, they're here now. I've had people message me that were on the brink of taking their own life, and Jesus met them there, and they are still here. And if you are one of those people who is hurting or who is in pain, please reach out to him, please call out to him, because the peace and the love and the joy of just feeling him around you when you feel like you have nothing is something that's just inexplainable. And there are so many times in the Bible where he has met people right where they were, and he has refined them through the fire, which is not always fun, you know, but it's you need the dark to appreciate the light. And just trust in the process. Hi, Remy. Just trust in the process and know that your God is for you, he is with you, and he has such amazing plans for your life. And I can just say that he has I truly haven't felt as close to him as I have this past year and a half, right? Okay guys, that's a short arise today. I'm gonna do a hair tutorial on the end of this. I just wanted to come and kind of just do a short, lighthearted arise today and just tell you that we appreciate you. I'm so grateful. I'm just grateful. I just have a grateful heart today. I'm grateful for the blessings in my life, and I hope that you can focus on your blessings too, because if you sit still and look all around you, I promise you'll see them surrounding you. Thank you for your support of the Smiths and Arise and our album and our home building and just our lives in general. I just appreciate all of you. I am gonna pray for you this week. Pray that you seek God, that you feel him close to you, that you see him working in your life, but that even if you don't see him or feel him, just know that he is moving, he is working, he is moving, and you might not see it for some time. I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. Let's go do some hair. And then next week, I'll see what I want to talk to you guys about. Actually, comment below. Let me know. Is there a subject that you want me to talk about? A book in the Bible? Is there a story? Are there any questions that you have that you want me to answer? I am open to that. I am now gonna go, after the hair tutorial, I'm gonna go to the farm. They're having a big release day for the album, and I'm gonna go just celebrate all of Granger's hard work. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. Know that you are chosen, and God loves you. Bye. All right, welcome to my barn bathroom, guys. Haven't done a hair tutorial since we were at the other house. So let's see how we do. I'm gonna do just like a messy bun today. A lot of times on Instagram, you'll see like super messy buns and they look really thick and fluffy. Usually it's because they have extensions. I don't have extensions. You can muss your hair up real good with some texture spray, some hairspray, something to make it have some hold to it. Just kind of spray it all over. And this is the Kristen S texture spray. Got it at Target. I love her line of stuff. We are just going to take little clear bands. We're gonna separate the hair into 2 sections in the back, and then we're gonna make tiny buns on each side and then put them together and then pin it in place. P.S. I can't see what I'm doing, so wish me luck. So you're just gonna separate the hairs and pull one into a ponytail on this side. Not a ponytail, kind of like a bun, just a messy, something messy. Tighten that, and you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so you have your 2, you can pull out pieces here, and then we are going to pull one through the other. And that kind of gives you your messy bun in the back. You can pull pieces down to leave it out in messy, and then just take bobby pins to pin up like other little sections. Just messy it up, and then that's just a super easy, everyday bun tutorial. If you just don't feel like fixing your hair that day, or if you're on like day 4 of not washing it like I do sometimes. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know if y'all want to see other hair tutorials, what you like, what you have seen other people do that you want me to, other people do that you want me to try. I'm gonna go up to the farm and I'm going to go celebrate the album release for Country Things. Thank you for your support of Arise, and I've already said all this for our family and all of those good things. We appreciate you, we love you, you are chosen. Have a great week, bye.